I now call Emergency Motion 2, Royal Mail. The General Council support the emergency resolution moved by the Communication Workers Union, seconded by Unite, and there had an indication that the Musicians Union wish to speak on it.
President Congress, Dave Ward, Communication Workers Union, to move Emergency Motion 2 on Royal Mail, which certainly to our delegation feels like the longest running emergency of all time. Congress, after defeating Labour's privatisation plans, CWU is back again today, asking for your support to defeat the coalition government's full-scale privatisation plans and the break-up of one of the last great British institutions. Congress would have seen last week the publication of the so-called independent Hooper report, which actually made the case for the government to privatise Royal Mail. It's crucial to this debate and crucial to our ongoing campaign that we actually set out the proper context of the Hooper report. Firstly, CWU rejects any notion that Hooper's report is independent. It is blatantly written in a way that talks down the prospects of the industry to justify a predetermined government position. Secondly, it fails to take account of one of the biggest developments in our industry for many years, the fact that we now have a modernisation agreement that has been backed by our membership 2-to-1. That agreement includes new job security, improved job security arrangements for our members. It includes a 3-year pay and conditions deal, and crucially for the company, it includes a complete programme to transform the business, bring in new machinery, and all the things that Hooper said would never happen are now going to happen. And it also talks about changing the culture of Royal Mail. And in that agreement, the company, senior managers in the company, accepted a shared vision of modernisation that talks about Royal Mail having a public service ethos. And that's what's crucial to this debate. But thirdly, Hooper's report would fail any academic or economic test as some kind of serious analysis of the postal industry. So we see Hooper's report as nothing more than a match fixer for the government. The truth is, we've moved on, the industry's moved on, and he hasn't. That's why, as part of our campaign, we are going to make sure that we expose the flaws in that report time and time again. Congress, having set out the context of Hooper, I've also got to point out that we're not here saying today that there aren't problems in Royal Mail. There are. I have to say, the disastrous way that competition was introduced by a Labour government, whereby the competitor has now taken 60% of the profitable upstream parts of Royal Mail's business and then hands back to Royal Mail the final mile delivery, all the unprofitable bits of the business left with Royal Mail, means the reality is this: Royal Mail has been set up to fail. Unfair competition combined with a pension deficit of over £8 billion are problems that must be resolved, irrespective of privatisation. We support that line, and in the interests of our members, we're going to continue to campaign for pension deficit and competition to be dealt with. However, what we do not accept is that you need to privatise Royal Mail to fix those problems. Neither will we ever accept that this government is somehow bailing out our members' pensions in order to deal with a pensions deficit. The facts are this: they own the company, they caused the problem in the first place, and they're also taking, as one of my colleagues mentioned the other day, £25 billion worth of assets that belong to our members out of the scheme. And we're going to make sure that we're involved in that debate and protect our members' pensions. Congress, let me make it absolutely clear. We've not gone through, in the CWU, the painful barrier of modernisation, necessary as it was, not always popular with our members. We've not gone through that to suddenly hand over to private investors who are going to reap the benefits by further attacks on our members' jobs and further attacks on the service. We ain't going to put up with that. Rather than support modernisation, the truth is that privatisation will actually take us backwards. It is going to stop the modernisation of Royal Mail in its tracks. And it's going to mean the end of the universal service. The one price goes anywhere service 6 days a week that this country has cherished for many, many years to 28 million addresses, that will finish under a privatised Royal Mail. And don't let anybody be fooled by the idea that the government are saying that we're going to look after post offices. If you split Royal Mail from the post office network, which is what the proposal is also about, you will see hundreds more post offices closing and our communities will be cut off again. Congress, I said the other day in the debate on defending public services that it's not as simple as putting your head down and running at them. I want to make it clear that we've got a campaign. We've prepared a strategy that recognises that we're dealing with a different government. We're going to target 71 key marginal seats of Tory and Lib Dems, and we're going to make sure that every day they walk in their constituency, they see our campaign right in their face. We believe we've got the strategy to defeat this government. What we need is your support to execute that strategy, and we know we can count on it. Congress, privatisation is not in the interest of the country. It's not in the interest of our customers, and it's certainly not in the interest of the workforce. It's not in the interest of our communities. What we know is in everybody's interest is that we keep the post public. I move.